Hi guys, I'm back in English right now and with my March favorites because I'm a little late to the party of March favorites, but hey, better late than never, alright? And if you want to check out the look I'm wearing right now, I did a whole post, a video actually, of a tutorial using it, and if you're interested, do check it out. It will come out later than this one, but I can give away from right now which palette did I use on my eyes, and it was this one, which is my first favorite of March. It's the Cool Spectrum by Zoeva, and it's an awesome palette. It's a very colorful one, but you still have like these two rows of basic colors and this one too, and then you have four colors here that are really different in my opinion. This look will be a part of 3 looks I will do with this palette specifically, because I always like to show you ways of using products, because you may look at this and think, oh, I would never use any of those. Well, I bet you would. You just have to see really cool and tasteful ways of using color, which is kind of rare these days. But these eyeshadows specifically, not talking about the tutorial now, are really blendable, really buttery. I don't know if you've seen, but I've barely touched, like, I'll show you, like touched. See the color? It's amazing, especially these ones, the basic ones right here. These two ones, the ones I use today actually, are really pigmented too, are just a little bit tougher to get, because pastel colors, this kind of bright vivid colors, are harder to get than the basic ones in formulation. But I will make a post and a review about it so you can see the swatches here. It's an amazing palette. And Zoeva makeup is really affordable, so if you want options, give this one a go, definitely. After that, also from Zoeva, both of these were given to me by a store here in Lisbon, which is called Kitchen. And these are the rose gold brushes from the set, but I think these two are also sold individually with black cables, not cables, what? Black handles, not the rose gold ones. And this one is the 114, which is the face focus, and this one is the 228. I believe this is the Zoeva bestseller, Luxe Crease. And this is very similar to the one from MAC that everyone has. I think MAC brushes are incredibly overpriced. At least here in Portugal we have MAC is already expensive. It's a luxury brand for us, for Euro, and especially their brushes. It's just like 30-40 euros for a brush. I don't have that kind of money, and for a single brush I don't, and I refuse to give that money for one single brush. So the Zoeva option is like less than a third of the price of the MAC ones, and they are such good quality brushes. They're like, this one I usually use either for setting my concealer or for highlighter. I used it today for my highlighter, which is from Zoeva too, just a little bit of retouch, and it's an amazing, it's so soft. I wish you could feel it, but it's very, very soft. And the bristles are, I believe, natural. I'm not sure, but if they're not natural, so kudos for Zoeva, because they're so soft. In this one blends like a dream. It's the most awesome blending brush I own, and I have some from Lancome and other brands that I've bought over the years, because I believe having an amazing crease brush is everything in your life and everything you need. If you have a little bit of money aside, instead of investing in great eyeshadows, invest in a great blending brush, because even with crappy eyeshadows you'll have a wonderful eyeshadow at the end of the day. So these two for me are quite winners, and I've been wearing them almost every single day. If not every single day, it's because they're washing. So yeah, there's that. In brushes, still in brushes and stuff like that, I bought a beauty blender. I finally bought a beauty blender, because I had the Real Techniques fake one for a while, and I've decided it was time to finally try the original one, and it is really super awesome. It is everything everyone says it is. They're absolutely right. Just one observation: at the end of the day, it's still a sponge, so you need to wash it every time you use it, and that can cause some wear and tear in the beauty blender. I believe mine won't last as long as many people who don't wash it that often. And another observation that was really disappointing for me is that the pink comes out, so the dye, it's actually coming on your face at the end of the day. So I'm not sure how healthy that is. I'll probably buy the white one next because it doesn't have the dye, and I don't need pink stuff in my life. I like pink stuff, but I don't need it. And yeah, but putting all those cons aside, it's an awesome tool. It actually gives an airbrush finish. It's awesome for dry skin because when you have really dry skin like mine is, foundation settles in every single cell you have, epithelial cell you have. So with this, as it's wet, it kind of wets the skin that is very dry, and it helps your foundation to look natural, which is something I struggle with a lot, and that's why I wear barely any coverage foundations, because every foundation settles in crazy creepy ways unless it's very, very moisturizing, nourishing, and etc. So this is a great tool. Give it a go if you can, and I think you won't regret it, because yeah, everyone is right about it. I'm sorry to agree with everyone. So yeah, after that, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already. I'm afraid I have. Oh well, I've been wearing it a ton, so the packaging is so dirty. I have to mention it again. This is the Golden Radiance Fresh Glow number 2 by Burberry. This was a limited edition product, but what I want to talk about, it's more the concept than the product itself. I use this as my contour, and you might be thinking, what? A glowy contour? Are you mad, woman? What the heck? Do you want to look like a disco ball? Are you crazy? No. It's actually very, very natural. And like what you might think on first glance at looking at this, the glowiness, it's not shimmery, it's not sparkly, it's just glowy. So what does it do? Unlike most contours that look muddy because they're matte, and unless you smoke the heck out of them, they don't look natural ever because they're matte. Unless they're cream and you can blend them seamlessly into your skin, they're matte. You'll always be able to see a shadow made with powder there. This one, as it has a glow, it mimics the texture of your skin. So that's the big difference, and that's what I really love. I like contouring, but I don't like to see contouring. I don't like the Mars bars. Damn. I don't like that look on myself. I'm not offended by it, but like many people are. To each their own. You're the boss of your own face. So if you like it, cool. I'm glad. Wear it, rock it. Cool. I don't like it on myself. I don't think it suits my face. I don't think it suits me, my personality. So this for me was like the epiphany of contour for me personally, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I finish this, because I believe I'm going to finish this, and this was a limited edition. So Burberry, please make this permanent. Listen to my prayers, make this permanent. Thank you. And then moving on to skin. Oh no, I have one last makeup product. Yeah. And this is the by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. This is the best powder on the market right now, period. If you have dry skin, you think, yeah, I don't need powder. Yeah, but at the same time, you have the concealer settling into your fine lines, because everyone that has dry skin by 20 has fine lines on their eyes. And you see the concealer settling, and you think, damn, I need some powder. And then you powder, and then everything's dry and cakey and messy and gross. This powder has hyaluronic acid. It's actually powdered hyaluronic acid. So it has a lifting effect, brightening effect, but also feeling effect. Love it. The best powder ever, worth every cent. It's crazy expensive. I don't care. I'll always buy it. I wish it had a stopper, because let me show you. It's like this, and every time you open it and you see a cloud of product in the air, you think, that's my money on the atmosphere. And I don't like my money on my atmosphere. I like my money where I can see it on my face. And that pisses me off. So please, by Terry, another message for another brand on this video. Put a stopper on this packaging. The packaging sucks. It's not justifiable for the price. Your packaging should be awesome. Just awesome. And it isn't. Please do something, because unacceptable in my humble opinion. Then I've been using a trick that I hear Tati from Glam Life Guru talking about it a lot. The mixing oil with foundation. So first note I have to make on that concept is not every foundation will mix with oil. It depends on what the foundation has as an oil phase. First thing. So try it first before actually wearing it. That's my number one advice, because some will separate and will look like, ugh. Nah girl, nah, you don't want that on your face. But most of my foundations, because I like oily, slippery, glowy foundations, work with this. This is Caudalie's polyphenol with the nuit detox, overnight detox oil. Forget the detox, that's bullshit. But this is a great oil to use in the day, because it is very antioxidant. So this is the one I choose to mix in with my foundation because of that, because it adds benefits to my foundation, antioxidant and environment protective benefits to my foundation. So this is my favorite one to mix in with foundation. And it's also a very dry oil, it's not very slippery. So this is a definite winner for that, in my humble opinion. Then my cleansing product right now is from Caudalie also. I actually had a really bad allergic reaction to another cleansing oil, because my skin is like, nah, you wanna wear that? Nah, not gonna happen. So yeah, it flares up and it's really angry at me. And so I've been going back to products that I know I haven't reacted to. So it's made me very scared of trying new things, unfortunately, because I have been reacting to every single thing I put on my face that is new. So I'm pretty scared right now about that, but hey, you gotta live, right? You gotta live. So my cleansing oil right now has been this makeup removing cleansing oil with grape and sweet almond by Caudalie that smells like marzipan. I love this cleansing oil. It should be a little thicker for my taste, in my humble opinion, but I really do love this cleansing oil. It's very nourishing for the skin at the same time that it cleanses. It doesn't have anything that shouldn't be in a cleansing oil in the ingredients. So I do like this very, very much, and I really advise you to give this a go if you have problems with other cleansing oils like I have. But yeah, it's not life-changing or anything like that. I'm just opting for safer options right now, and that's why it comes in at this time. Last, I have a perfume, my favorites. I will do a perfume haul because I've hauled quite a lot of perfume, but this one is Nuit tubereuse by L'Artisan Parfumer. I have this perfume less than a month ago, and look at how much I've used. It's so lovely, it's spicy, it's flowery, it's everything I've ever wanted. I love tubereuse, and yeah, if you can, give this a whiff someday. This or Fracas or Carnal Flower by Frédéric Malle, and yeah, they're awesome. I love tubereuse, so I love smelling like an old sophisticated lady. Yeah. And those were my favorites for this month. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. And also subscribe if you like my videos, because there will be videos in English as well as in Portuguese. So if you speak Portuguese and English, good, cool, you can watch both. If you only speak English, please watch the ones that say EN in English. If you only speak Portuguese, watch the ones in Portuguese. So if you only speak Portuguese, you won't be watching this video probably. So yeah, I hope you liked this video and see you next time. Bye!